Hey everyone, so I'm making this video to show some of the new things that I put on the Cerberish and my bed leveling issue, which has been kind of perplexing today. Since the last time I made a video, I've made some changes to this thing. First off, I've put a custom fan doodad on my Aztec board back here. It's pretty basic, but it gets the job done. I've still got a bunch of cables running everywhere, but I'd like to get it working properly first, and then I'll work on cosmetics. Since then, I've also changed the carriages, the vertical carriages that go up and down, with one of Steve Graber's designs that I've modified to work with the larger roller. And so far, they've been working a whole lot better than my old ones. They actually hold it on there a lot steadier, and I've been getting better prints out of them. So, I don't know if that's in focus or not, but so far it's been working much better. And still got my weird magnetic ball joint design that I came up with. Basically, it's just a carbon fiber rod with the magnet embedded inside the little copper shell casing, basically, is what they ended up looking like. Then inside it had a little washer, I guess. I don't remember exactly what they were called at the hardware store, but they ended up having a nice shape to them on their own, so I ended up putting them on there and just using the X-Neuron, or whatever that guy's name was, however you pronounce that, gluing the ball to the screw. And so far they've been working really well, so been happy with that. Within the last week, I've actually changed out my hot end design to incorporate a fan, an onboard fan finally, and also a bed leveling probe, which uses the actual hot end itself as the probe. It just hits that little switch there. And I made mine specifically because I have this aluminum hotend.com adapter that I got originally with the hot end, and it's been working pretty well, so I've just changed everything up to continue working with that. So basically what's going on right now, whenever I send an M119 command, let me get this in focus here. So I'll send that, and everything reads back like it should. The X-Min I actually have set up as my Z probe, and the X, Y, and Z maxes are all working like they should. The weird thing though is that the X-Min shows high, which whenever I inverted that logic to actually make it read correctly, the Z probe quit working entirely. But if I send a G31 command, which is supposed to check the status of the probe, it reads correctly. So Z probe state low, which is proper. And if I hold down the switch on the Z probe and send G31 again, it reads high like it does, or like it should. So that's good. What's working strangely right now, so I got this thing at roughly, not quite centered, but pretty close to it, and 10. Actually, here, let's go ahead and I'll home it. And take it down to 10. So this would be centered at Z10. Sorry about the focus on this. I'm kind of making a mess of it. Alright, so now if I send G30, which is the basic probe here, so I'll do G30, and when I come over here and send that, so I'm hitting enter now, so there you go, it probed, and I'm going to go down here, it will show that it traveled 14.38. So I've got about a 3mm gap between the actual head itself and the probe, so going down 10, so it's a little off, but if I send that over and over again, it stays fairly consistent. So that seems to be working okay. But the weird thing comes in, so if I send a G28, or sorry, G29, so I'll send that, it does this 3 times in a rapid succession, which I thought this was supposed to make it move all over the plate, but I may not have that code properly set up yet. See, it goes directly to 19 by 19 and then probes 3 times. And it actually shows the probe here. So that seems to be working pretty well, but I'm not exactly sure why it's only hitting that one point. The other weird thing that's happening, if I send a M32, which is what it says on the Repetier website, to auto level the bed for a delta, it does some really weird stuff. So I'm hitting the M32 now. Oh, sorry. That's not right. Sorry, G32. I can't read. Alright, G32. Let me get this in focus. So it hits the probe 3 times, homes, and then it starts moving down really, really, really slowly. And you can actually hear the steppers moving. They are doing something, but I can't tell exactly what it's trying to do. And if you watch it, it does come down very, very slowly. But at this point it's quits responding to commands, and I pretty much just have to hit the emergency stop to make it quit doing what it's doing. It's really strange. If anyone else has had this issue so far or knows what's going on, let me know and we'll try to work through it. Thanks.